Alright everybody, we're back at round 5, the last round of this tournament. This is my opponent here. He's also one of the local regulars down in Houston now, but this is David Light. What are you playing today, David?
Blood Angels.
Alright, walk us through what you got.
I got Mephiston as my HQ, 2 identical 5-man Flamer squads in Assault Cannon Razorbacks, a 6-man Melta squad in a Heavy Bolter pack, a 9-man squad in a Land Raider with Multi-Melta, 3 Multi-Melta attack bikes, 2 Predators with Heavy Bolter sponsons, and 2 missile launching dev squads.
Okay, and we're doing Dawn of War, Seize Ground with 4 objectives. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I lost the roll to go first finally, so we'll see what we do on turn 1. Very typical Dawn of War turn 1. There was no shooting, just moved out in a long line. Bikes are hanging out behind the woods after turbo boosting, and the Feston jumped back up after pushing my deployment back. And the Devastators came on the table, and the balls are out flanking, so we'll see what happens on my turn. Probably something very similar. My turn 1, moved all my stuff up, ran the Ludus, spread them out a little bit, a couple rockets downrange at this Rhino, or at this Razorback, made it immobilized, and we'll see what happens on his turn 2. Oh, and my Copters went on the usual suicide mission after turbo boosting, see what happens. So, see you guys on turn 2. Alright, here on his turn 2, one of the Ball Predators showed up and shot one of my trucks to death, but not really much else happened for them. We had a big combat here. My guys almost survived. They almost survived with only taking 1 casualty, but they still broke and got run down. The bikes ran up and shot the battle wagon, but only managed to blow off a big shooter. So it'll be my turn 2, and we'll see what happens. All right, my turn 2. Zagstruck showed up, killed a whole squad of Devastators. The War Boston team got out, killed all the bikes. The battle wagon went off to go do some other stuff. The Luda, after a bunch of rockets, I didn't manage to hit this Razorback, so the Ludas had to take care of it. These guys ran into the crater and shot the rocket back in retaliation and stunned it, or shook it. And that's it for turn 2. We'll see what he can do on his turn 3. All right, his turn 3. He shot up Zagstruck's boys and then charged them because he has a Sanguinary Priest inside the Land Raider. His guys made short work of him. He fist on those other guys, killed my War Boss, and then he made 6 of 7 wound rolls and killed the rest of the squad, bringing them under Fearless, and they all broke and died. And we'll see what I can do on my turn 3. My turn 3, the shock attack gun killed 3 guys out of this squad, but they held. A couple big shooter shots, killed 2 out of them, and they ran away. Death roll of them, but didn't kill anybody. A couple rockets here and there, stunned this, and we'll see we're going into turn 4. Alright, his turn 4, Mephiston and his buddies killed the Killer Cans. He shot this squad up, Knob is left with a wound. Blew up another truck, and then his guys fell back and ran some more. Blew up the battle wagon with 2 Laskin shots to the side. And we'll see what I can do on my turn 4. Alright, here on my turn 4, I wiped out that last squad. I shot Mephiston with Ludas and everything else and did 3 wounds to him. Charged him with a Dreadnought and a squad. He blew up the Dreadnought, it did 5 hits to it, and then the Knob completely missed, and 43 attacks, didn't do any wound, only did 1 wound, and which he saved, so Mephiston is still alive. My Knob, remaining over here, blew up a Razorback. Shock attack gun had a pretty good shot, but failed a lot of wound rolls because he's only strike 5. This squad over here started walking towards the objective and hanging out in cover. And we will see what happens on his turn 5. All right, his turn 5. Mephiston killed 5 more Orks with the Knob. Managed to connect with an attack and kill him. He killed 6 of this squad, and they went to ground, but they managed to pass the leadership. And he killed the Knob off with a heavy bolter there. So we'll see what happens on my turn 5. All right, my turn 5 is very quick. Truck ran up to contest the objective. Luda shot this direction to this Razorback. Took off his weapon and immobilized it. Shock attack gun shot the guys right there, but it scattered onto the Ludas, onto the Devastators, and didn't do anything. There was some generic moving around, and we just rolled the game's going to go to turn 6. Turn 6, his Devastators shot my truck, blew it up. Charged in here, killed them all. I killed 3 back. And we'll see what I can do on my turn 6. Right, my turn 6, the Ludas shot the crap out of this squad, but they passed the leadership check. And shock attack gun was rolled strength 7, but it scattered too far off. And we're going to see now, Dave, roll see if we go to turn 7. No. All right, game over. So he's got 2 to my 1, so he's going to win. Oh, 3 to 1, whatever. All right, so we'll see you guys.
So a little tournament recap. Ended with 2 wins, 2 draws, or sorry, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. The Orks didn't do as well as they did at Adepticon. Overall, it was a good tournament, though. We had 45 players or so. It's their first time running it. They had some mission things I'd like to change. Random game length I don't think has any place in a real tournament. several times, or you could see in the video, at least one of the times it completely screwed me from a win to it, from an utter slaughter to a draw. The guy pulled a Fritz special and contested the objective on the last turn. Definitely feels like things have changed now the Blood Angels come out. Mephiston, as you saw, just killed, he killed my war boss, the whole squad of 20 guys, the Dreadnought, the Killer Cans, and most of the squad just by himself. Fast vehicles running around is a huge problem. The Orks don't really have any way to go chase them down. I'm tired of seeing 6- and 5-man squads with as many missile launchers as possible, thanks to Blood Angels and Space Wolves especially. It's getting pretty old to see that over and over and over again. Yeah, I guess it is a response to all the mech, but at the end of the day, it's super frustrating to play. You just look across the table and your opponent's got anywhere between 5 and 10 missile launchers that are just going to plow the board, especially with very little actual line-of-sight blocking terrain like most tables have. So we'll just see. We'll keep you guys going on these things. I don't think random game. So some things to talk about in the comments if you want. I don't think random game link belongs to any of these things. I think seize ground and spearhead. I'm sorry, capture and control and spearhead is an awful combination because it's going to result in a million ties. If you guys see anything else, just let me know. Ask us anything else you want to put in these Veto Battle Reports, and otherwise we'll see you guys at BoLS Con.